Shamanism is a range of traditional beliefs and practices concerned with communication with the spirit world. A practitioner of shamanism is known as a shaman. There are many variations of shamanism throughout the world, following our beliefs shared by all forms of shamanism. Spirits exist and they play important roles both in individual lives and in human society. The shaman can communicate with the spirit world. Spirits can be good or evil. The shaman can treat sickness caused by evil spirits. The shaman can employ trance-inducing techniques to incite visionary ecstasy. The shaman's spirit can leave the body to enter the supernatural world to search for answers. The shaman evokes animal images as spirit guides, omens, and message bearers. Shamanism is based on the premise that the visible world is pervaded by invisible forces or spirits which affect the lives of the living. In contrast to organized religions like animism or animadism, which are led by priests and which all members of a society practice, shamanism requires individualized knowledge and special abilities. Shamans operate outside established religions, and, traditionally, they operate alone. Shaman can gather into associations, as Indian tantric practitioners have done. Cognitive, semiotic, hermeneutic approaches. As mentioned, a debated approach explains the etymology of word shaman, as meaning one who knows really. The shaman is a person who is an expert in keeping together the multiple codes through which this complex belief system appears, and has a comprehensive view on it in their mind with certainty of knowledge. The shaman uses, and the audience understands, multiple codes. Shaman express meanings in many ways, verbally, musically, artistically, and in dance. Meanings may be manifested in objects, such as amulets. The shaman knows the culture of their community well and acts accordingly. Thus, their audience knows the used symbols and meanings. That's why shamanism can be efficient. People in the audience trust it. Such belief system can appear to its members with certainty of knowledge. This explains the above described etymology for the word shaman. Sami shaman with his drum, Sami shaman with his drum. There are semiotic theoretical approaches to shamanism, ethnosemiotics. The symbols on the shaman's costume and drum can refer to animals, as helping spirits, or the rank of the shaman. There were also examples of mutually opposing symbols, distinguishing white shaman practicing at day contacting sky spirits, and black shaman practicing at night contacting evil spirits for bad aims. Series of such opposing symbols referred to a worldview behind them. Analogously to the way grammar arranges words to express meanings and convey a world, also this formed a cognitive map. Shaman's lore is rooted in the folklore of the community, which provides a mythological mental map. Juha Penikainen uses the concept grammar of mind. Juha Penikainen, in his introduction to shamanism and northern ecology, explains how the Sami drum embodies Sami worldviews. He considers shamanism to be a grammar of mind, because shamans need to be experts in the folklore of their cultures. Some approaches refer to hermeneutics, ethnohermeneutics, as coined and introduced by Armin Geertz. The term can be extended. Hoppel includes not only the interpretation of oral or written texts, but also that of visual texts as well, including motions, gestures and more complex ritual and ceremonies performed for instance by shamans. It can not only reveal the animistic views hiding behind shamanism, but also convey their relevance for the recent world, where ecological problems made paradigms about balance and protection valid. Ecological approaches, systems theory. Other fieldworks use systems theory concepts and ecological considerations to understand the shaman's lore. Tisana and Tucano Indians have developed a sophisticated symbolism and concepts of energy flowing between people and animals in cyclic paths. Gerardo Rachel Dalmatoff relates these concepts to the changes how modern science, systems theory, ecology, some new approaches in anthropology and archaeology, treats causality in a less linear way. He suggests also a cooperation of modern science and indigenous lore according to Vladimir Vasiliev and his work Chosen by the Spirits. A shaman is to be in the utmost healthy conditions to perform their duties to the fullest. The belief of the shaman is most popular through the people located in Central Asia and Kazakhstan. The traditions of the shamanism is also embedded in the Tadshiks and Uzbeks regions. The shaman's bodies are to be formed in a strong manner. Someone having a small build would be turned away at once. Age is a requirement as well. Definitely being over the age of 50 would disqualify those that want to be involved in serving the spirits. The shaman are always of the higher intellect and are looked at in a different perspective. They have a way that makes them quick on their feet and at will curing those in need. One of the most significant and relevant qualities that separate a shaman from other spiritual leaders is their communications with the supernatural world. As early as the beginning of the century, self-hypnosis was very highly thought of by those who worship. Another characteristic of the shaman is the talent to locate objects and discover thieves, shocking those of their tribe and those others also around to witness. The belief in the spirits or the supernatural is what attracts those to believe in the shaman. Those who have ill children or are in failing health of their own is what draws them to the shaman. Spiritual healings. Although the shaman are still in existence, the population is surely declining. L.